Happy Hunger Games Day! It's March 19th. That's right, you heard me, March 19th. Because literally, ever since the book was announced, March 18th, girl, she was in my calendar. She was in my brain. March 17th came around. That night, I was laying in bed. I looked up the bookshop. It said set to be released in 2 days. I said, what? And then I realized I had to wait until it was March 18th in America. Which means I had to wait an extra day before I could read the book. We're here now. It's 7:38. The shop opens at 8 AM. Girl, I'm gonna be the first person to buy the book. I'm back from the shops, guys. I've got a very appropriate t-shirt on. I was the first person to walk out of the store with this morning from Big W. I had to ask the lady to like get it because there wasn't even out in the book display. I feel like so much excitement has led up to this moment that I kind of don't want to start it because then I'm going to finish it. And then what do I do? What do I do after that? I don't know, but I'm gonna start reading outside before it gets too hot. So let's go. P.S. Catching Fire, the best Hunger Games movie there ever was and ever will be. Okay? Love you, Peter. Okay, I'm officially, what, 46 pages in. Just letting you know, this video is probably going to contain spoilers because, girl, what do you mean? What do you mean he was best friends with Katniss's dad? What do you mean? He just got reaped and they're on the train going to the capital. It's his birthday the same day as the reaping, which just is so unfortunate. Guys, this book, why is actually everything, all the characters from pretty much Catching Fire pretty much like integrated into the story. Literally like, like, sorry for the spoilies, but Virus and Mags are his mentors in his games. Girl, what do you mean? And the fact that he was allies with a 13-year-old and so was Katniss. I'm only like 100 pages in and my brain is like, it feels like he's going at 1,000 kilometers an hour and all the little puzzle pieces are just like slotting into place. Suzanne Collins, what are you doing to me? Girl, what are you doing to me? Suzanne! Why am I reading the Victor Beatty from Catching Fire? Why is he having to mentor his own son in the Hunger Games? Suzanne! He's also been made to teach them skills in the training center. And no one is taking him up on his skill. I'm gonna cry! Beatty! No! I'm 124 pages in. Guys, this is one of the best books I've read all year. This is one of the best books I've ever read in my lifetime. I have 30 minutes to read before work. Guys, I just want to read my book all day. I actually don't want to go to work. I simply just want to sunrise on the reaping. That's all I want to do. My bank account actually says I cannot do that. So I'm going to read while I can and have a good day. I'm on chapter 11, page 145. Oh, do you see that, guys? Fire is catching. If you think for a moment the Capitol will ever treat us fairly, you are lying to yourselves. One of the most iconic speeches in the entire Hunger Games series. Guys, also, why is Miss Effie Trinket in this book? Love you, Miss Girl. I just lost my page. Guys, the amount of mutts in this book, mutations, girl, bye. Tell me why I was walking to work this morning through the park. I heard some rustling in the bushes. I thought, this book got me freaked out. I'm also so glad Maisie and Haymitch have found each other. I know it's not gonna happen, but I want them both to win, like Peter and Katniss, but not because they're in love. They're like the perfect brother and sister. And I'm not ready. I'm not ready for what's to come. Guys, literally I shut the camera off. Listen to the very next line I read. I ditched my pack in a patch of Katniss. Well, I never. Just listen. We sit smack down in the clump of Katniss. My eyes travel up the long stems to the arrow-shaped leaves. Girl, bye. That's Katniss Everdeen. That's Katniss Everdeen right there. What in the what? Guys. Not them quoting Lucy Gray's song. Maisley's talking about her grandma. She used to say, if I was afraid, it's okay, Maisley. Nothing they can take from you was ever worth keeping. Nothing I can take was ever worth keeping. Guys! Currently, he's being shown old Hunger Games clips, and they're showing him some of Lucy Gray singing. That means Haymitch now knows who. Okay, so I finished Sunrise on the Reaping yesterday. I needed a moment to collect my thoughts. This book was insane. It really connected the storylines from Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes to the first Hunger Games book, which was really nice, but it was also such an intense story. Like Haymitch, if you're having a bad day, just know he's having a worse one. Every single day that turned over in the book, something crazy happened to him, and like crazy devastating. Don't even get me started on when he returned home after the games. Do not. That was literally some of the most heart-wrenching storyline I have ever read. Literally devastating is the only word coming to mind. Like, it was just insane. When I finished the book, I sat there for like 5 minutes. I felt like I just had to sit with the story and digest it, because it was a fantastic book. The best book I've ever read, I think. It was just insane, and it really makes you think while you're reading it. It was also nice to read a character's name and be able to put it together of where they came into the other stories. For instance, when he was being shown videos of Lucy Gray, he was saying something along the lines of, there was an older Flickerman, which I'm like, oh yeah, that's Lucky Flickerman from Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And then when Hamish is talking about, oh, there was a winner way back, no one can remember her. Oh, that's Lucy Gray. Talking about the Covey and little bits about their story, you're like, oh, yes, I remember that about Lucy Gray's story. And then little things that are like foreshadowing the first Hunger Games book for Katniss and Peter. Suzanne is literally a genius with her writing, and she made sure, I saw a video online yesterday as well, she made sure that every single detail from the Catching Fire book that is mentioned about Hamish's games, every single detail is exactly the same. Which, it's no secret that when some people write or produce a movie that's like a prequel or a sequel, things can change. Like even in Mamma Mia, in the first one, you establish that Donna's mother has passed away, and then in the second movie, she's there. Like, that makes sense. It was just so nice that all the details were consistent. I actually have no words to summarize how I feel about it. Like, the book has left me speechless. The one thing I don't like about it is that, as you can see here, it's a different dimension to the rest of the books. So I think I'm gonna shuffle my books around so it sits here, because it's Suzanne, why did you do that? Or should I say Scholastics, why did you do that? But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I was like, what else do I usually say? And I'll see you next week for another vlog. I love you, Suzanne Collins. I really do.